Hey you! I'm so glad you're here today. I'm Jenny Prochko from Al's Indigo, and I make videos about spirituality, goal setting, journaling, mental health and awareness, and my story. Today I want to share with you my September plan with me. It's a little late because it was a little crazy last month, and I'm also working with a new filming location setup, so the lighting is a little weird in this video, but I still really enjoyed creating this for you, and I really wanted to share it with you. This month I'm going to be creating a gorgeous, mysterious Night Rider Lily theme in my bullet journal. So let's go ahead and get into this September bullet journal monthly plan with me. If you'd like to see the paint with me for the Midnight Rider Lily, I'll leave that linked up above and down below. But now I'm moving on to my monthly cover page. Every month I like to include a lunar wheel, which is a lunar calendar. I have all of the moon phases and the dates that go along with each of them on the next page. But right now I'm just setting up the lunar wheel with my DIY moon phase stamps. If you want to see how I made these and how you can create your own, check out the video. I'll link it up above and down below. It's super simple. Then I'm using a monthly stamp below, and my favorite thing in the world, my Dymo label maker, to create the September label. Now I'm just cutting out the cutaway page so it will reveal my important dates below and more moon phases. On the inside of this cutaway page, I have my important dates with just a list of all of the dates of the month. And now the moon phases actually on those dates. So it'll be really easy for me to flip to this page and see what's going on, when the next moon phase is, when the next full moon is, and new moon is, and just keep track of the moon phases. Now I'm using my little silicone rubber stamps to create some more fun, engaging elements. I wash my hair every 2 weeks. That's what the little bathtub stamp is for. And then I have stamps for cleaning our home, and then a birthday stamp for the 9th. Some other little stamp reminders down here too. Now I'm moving on to one of my quote pages. I pulled out one of these watercolor pages that I created before to make it easier on myself, and my quote for this month is, "Trouble never looks so goddamn fine." I love this quote. I don't remember where I saw it, but as soon as I did, I was like, yes, this is perfect. Now I'm creating my monthly task log page. I have a stamp for the time it will take, whether it's an important task, the days of the week, and I will soft schedule each task and just put a little dot underneath the day of the week that I want to finish this. And the double arrow is if I'm going to move it over to next month. Now I'm working on my weekly spread. I like to keep it really simple and just have it be M31 and then T1 and so on. And I have my top 3 priorities for the day, and then I have my working hours. On the side I've got a section for my big projects of the week, and then down below I have notes, tasks, and a next week section. Now I'm just dressing up the page with my Crayola moon stamp marker and a silver gel pen. And I'm also including the moon phases on each of these weekly spreads as well. This is going to be my private monthly spirituality journaling prompt question, and it's going to be right next to my monthly tarot card that I pulled for this month. After you finish this video, make sure you head over to alzindigo.com and sign up for the private monthly spirituality journaling prompt that goes out on the 1st of every month. You'll receive a private email from me, the secret monthly spirituality journaling prompt, a private video explanation, and a peek into my private journal entry for the same spirituality question for the month. Sign up now before the 1st. The link is in the description. If you want to see the cards that I pulled for the months in the past, check out my other monthly plan with me's, and check out my year ahead spread, which I did at the beginning of January to map out my year with tarot cards. Interestingly enough, all of the private spirituality prompts, which is on the opposite page of this tarot card in my bullet journal, have been inspired by each card that I pulled for each month. So if you want to see what might be coming up, definitely check out that year ahead spread so you can get an idea of the type of the subjects and topics that we'll be talking about on the 1st of every month. Make sure you subscribe. I'll leave the link up above and down below so you can get that private monthly spirituality journaling prompt in your email on the 1st of every month. Now I'm using some watercolor to create the rose on the 5 of Pentacles, which is the card for the month. And I'm just lightly sketching out the color gradient of the background before I start filling it in. And here you can see the color gradient, and now I'm just making that rose stem slightly thinner by adding some more black to the background. And now, since the watercolor is a bit more dry, I'm going in with my pen to add those line art details into the rose petals. And Zoya made an appearance today. If you're wondering what that thing is on her, it's a harness so she can go outside with us. She tried to escape once from our balcony and jumped off the balcony, didn't hurt herself. She just jumped onto the overhang, which is near our balcony, and was like out in the middle of it, just like chilling, doing her own kitty thing. And I saw her, I was like, Zoya! And she whipped around really quick and was like, oh no! And then sprang back and sprinted back towards me. It was the most nerve-wracking and cutest thing that I've ever seen. So from then on, she has had to wear a harness and be on a leash if she goes out on the deck with us. The 5 of Pentacles represents sadness, worry, and illness. And if you want more of a description of what this card is about, check out the article that goes along with this video. It's the first link in the description, and I go into it a little bit more over there on the website. This is my daily tarot draw. Every day I like to draw a tarot card and then recreate it on this spread and just have some fun indulging my creative side and getting to know the tarot cards. It's a really therapeutic practice for me to tap into my spiritual side a bit and then also fulfill that creative need to create art every day. And it's just a really beautiful little moment that I can give myself amongst all of the chaos of the day. And at the end of the month, this will be completely filled up with little tarot card recreations, and it's just the most beautiful and satisfying spread in my bullet journal. On the back side of that, I have my tarot log where I write down what the card was for the day and then also a brief meaning. Next to that, I have my goals progress spread. This is new. I'm really excited about this one. The quote on this page is, "Heaven is today, heaven is now." And that is by Walter Mercado. And so up above, I have space to write out my goal for the month, and then down below, I have a tracker. And this month, I'm bringing back out one of my old favorites. every day I will create a vine or a leaf or some sort of element that goes along with the flowers that I have down here below. And that is my tracker for the day. And each day I'll recreate a new piece of the botanical drawing, and if I miss a day, then the stem just keeps going up until the next time I was able to check in on my habit and accomplish it. I've also included the moon phase dates in my tracker as well, just to give it some more visual elements, and then also so I know where I'm at in the lunar month, because I do goal setting that corresponds with each moon phase. On the new moon, I set a goal, which is the beginning of the lunar calendar, and then on the full moon, which is mid-month on the lunar calendar, I check in and see how my goals are doing, and then on the last crescent moon of the month, which is the balsamic moon, I check in and review my goals to see what worked, what didn't, and what I can improve for next time. So I really like keeping track of the moon phases on my habit tracking spreads for this reason. And now I'm moving on to my last spread. This is my monthly review. This is where I do a bunch of journaling prompts to see, what did I learn this month, whether it was something I learned about myself or some new skill that I learned. What is a time saver for me and what isn't? What am I most grateful for? I always like to ask myself these questions every month, and it helps me get a baseline for how the month went, and then also how I'm feeling going into the next month. And it's also really great to use the same questions on your monthly review month after month. That way, when you look back, you can see your progress and you can see yourself change and develop. And I really appreciate being able to review my journals and look back on these things. So what did you learn about yourself last month? And then also, did you learn any new skills last month? And what was a time saver for you and what wasn't? I definitely had some issues with work, and I wasn't able to have any time-saving techniques for work, unfortunately, this past month. So that's something that I'm working on improving. But I think the thing that I am most grateful for from last month is the fact that Owls and Indigo is growing, and that my other business with my husband is growing as well. I have a marketing consulting business with him, and we have just grown so much as a business, and then as a couple, and then also as work partners. It's been an amazing month. I'm so grateful for it and so thankful with all the growth that we've had in both businesses, especially with Owls and Indigo. I'm so grateful that you chose to spend your time here with me today. I really love creating these videos and creating each and every day. I like to create through artwork, like in this bullet journal video, and also through writing and journaling. So if you're interested in shadow work journaling for this dark half of the year, check out my playlist. I'll leave it linked down below for a bunch of shadow work journaling prompt questions and a bunch of other really great journaling questions for you to dive deeper into your soul and get to know your inner self better. Don't forget to sign up for the private monthly spirituality journaling prompt that comes out on the 1st of every month. Remember, the link is in the description. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!